So you might be trying to figure out how you can go ahead and make a pivot table inside of Excel. Now, how do you even do this? Well, number one, pivot tables are very cool ways of kind of structuring our data. It just makes it really easy of like kind of turning our data that we have like this into more of a structured way that we can kind of see it. So to go ahead and turn our data into a pivot table, it's actually pretty basic and pretty easy. So what we can do is we can go ahead and basically make our way over into our table like this once it's created. So if you have a table like this, go and create one. If you don't already have one, you can just make one. You can also just copy this data I have here and just copy it over. Now, to make a pivot table from an existing table, you can go ahead and click on the Insert button at the top. So right over here, when you're at the top, click on Insert, which is right over here, right here. And then you're going to see a couple of different options. You're going to see this pivot table option, this table option, and then this forms. But under tables, if you want to make a pivot table, you can just click into the pivot table option here. And then what you can do is you can either click right inside of this tab right here, the top button, or you can click on this drop down right here, and it will go ahead and allow you to go and make a pivot table from a table arrange or from a Power BI chart if you have it, or a table. In this case, we'll just do table and range. And if your data is already pretty much, if you're clicked into your data, it's already going to automatically know how to go ahead and create the table for you. So before, if you want to just select the range, you can go ahead and click on this button right here, and you can select and highlight the range. In this case, this is pretty much good for me, so I can just click on the check mark. Then it allows me to create your own pivot table. I can insert it on a new sheet or an existing sheet. I'll just click on New Sheet right here, and it will go ahead and make the pivot table for me right here. Now what I can do is I can go ahead and start selecting kind of on the right side, the kind of type of table that I kind of want to go and kind of make. So in this case, I can go and kind of make this particular chart just like this, and I can change the way my columns and rows and values are. For example, if I don't want like the values being sum of quantities sold and all this stuff, I can go and even click on the drop down. I can remove the field. I can change the value of the field settings. I can also move it around and change it somewhere else if I want to. Like if I want this as rows, I can just turn it here, which I probably wouldn't want to do that. If I want to change it as columns, I can go and change this here. So you can go and kind of change this whichever way you want to. So you have a couple of different ways to do it, but that's basically how you make a pivot table in Excel. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.